Like I said,
Yeah, what's happening?
yeah, I think I get it. I think you want people to be sincere and loyal to you. And it really, when you look at it, man, it's not really designed for someone to be sincere and loyal to you in the capitalist society. It's like you're really only going to get that from your students, and you're going to get that from your children. And you're only going to get that from them as far as they believe they owe you.
Right.
Once they feel like they don't owe you nothing, all of that goes out the window. Look at the relationship between a broken home, an absent father. The child can't love the father just on the strength of him birthing him, or him, coming from his loins. That's not enough. It's like, you didn't take care of me. You didn't provide for me. You didn't. So the minute I can take that away from you, which I inherently owe you, I'm gonna take it down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's deep that mankind wants to do that, because you can even see with the relationship with the God complex. People are flirting with the idea of atheism, simply because of what they feel like is a lack of attention.
Mm-hmm.
God isn't doing this, or where was he when this happened? It's like, you're starving for attention. That doesn't mean that God is not here. And it doesn't mean that God is not giving you the attention that you need. There's something else going on. So you're not going to get that from people. A person's not going to walk up to you and say, oh, hi, I'm loyal and I'm devout to you. Be my leader.
Hold up. You said, what'd you say? Go ahead.
No, that was pretty much what I was thinking. So you don't want to waste any more time expecting people to behave and cooperate. You can't. You're gonna waste time expecting that based off of any type of integrity or loyalty or sincerity. It's almost like you're testing the people when you expect that.
Which becomes the purpose of the website, because that no longer is the expectation.
Right. So now, what are you going to do in order to address the lack of comprehension in our community? Because that's an issue. It's comprehension levels. They vary. And the proof is the article that you just wrote. I had to get a class just to be able to benefit from the article. So are you servicing the community now with that perspective, or you want them to kind of grow?
No, it has to be okay. If you're not on level, spend time on the site until you are on level. So after, let's say you finish Aqil Wasatiyah, right? If you completed Aqil Wasatiyah, Timothy's article will make perfect sense.
Yes, it will.
There it is. So, the people have to do some work on some level. They got to do something.
Okay. And if you're already doing that work, then you can benefit more from the website. Now, what does that mean for the people that are just coming off the street at the masjid? You're doing them a disservice by teaching over their heads. They got to walk away. They got to walk away from the masjid daily with enough to get them to the next day. And if comprehension is in my way, then whose fault is that?
The masjid is no longer the customer. It's under a larger umbrella now. Those people need to do ICA.
So how are you? So
those people need to listen to the daily lessons.
But the masjid is paying you to come through and teach. You got to bring the community up.
Right. And then after every prayer, they get in the daily lessons. That's definitely on layman level.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They get in. Well, no, let's go. Let's do it. At this masjid, let me see. I probably wouldn't be lying to you if I said there have been close to 20 books taught. So I'm teaching Kitab al-Tawheed today, but I did the 4 principles. I did the 3 principles. We did the tafsir of just Amma in whole. We did the 99 hadith of the Sa'di. You know what I'm saying? We did Minhaj al-Salikin. We did the book of purification. We did the book of marriage. We did the book of funeral rites. Like, we did all this stuff. We did fiqh of fasting, right? 3 times over. We did all this stuff with them there. We did it all. So what we're saying is that they were not paying attention or didn't grasp all of it 7 years later.
Which means that you have to start over, which is not motivating.
That's the purpose of the website now. I'm not starting over anymore.
Not starting over anymore. Okay.
So
so basically you could take the position that, yo, listen, man, if you guys are not getting it at this point, it's not my fault. Like it's not like I have to slow down for that. You guys have to go do some homework, and that's gonna be a way that you can indirectly promote, endorse the website too.